put those in our tents during the events to keep people warm. Our original bull wheel or gear, the vertical one, that was wood, but most of the time that is hanging in water. So when they rebuilt the mill here, they actually made that out of steel. And then those cast iron plates bolt on there. And there's one plate that was damaged that's been replaced. If you look real close, you can see the teeth are different. Our horizontal gear up here, every one of those teeth is individual. They slide in from the front. And they do break, because I broke them. And they look like this. And then once they slide in from the front, there's wooden wedges that tap in from the top. You can see some of them sticking up every so often. And those slide in, then you tap the wedges in. When we actually grind, I have to go through and tighten all the wedges every time before we grind to make sure that it's structurally good.
Do you use anything to lubricate it?
Well, everybody has told me that they should be dipped in beeswax, but I've never been that energetic to take them all out and dip them in beeswax. So
You don't have to dip them, you paint them.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Melt it, heat them on it, and then it'll take the vibration.
Well, what I do is I take vegetable oil, and when it's spinning, I just dump vegetable oil on it, and it works fairly well. I don't know if that's the right thing to do or not, but that's what we've done. So when we're grinding, and our set of French burrs that we use is directly above here. This mechanism is a reproduction that I concocted from what the pieces parts that we had. This actually is a chain that wraps around. We can pull that peg out, lower that spider gear down, and engage the wooden teeth, and that actually will spin our stones upstairs. We found out when we operate or we grind, it takes about 800 gallons a minute to turn our stones. And the slowest I can operate is about 100 pounds an hour. But our stones are supposedly rated at 1,000 pounds an hour if you were running full. So, 42. We have two sets of 42s. And then, like I said, those are French burrs. Rob started this set for us, like I said, in 05. So that we can, now you see hanging down in the corner here, the bottom of another set of stones, and that's actually the drive shaft for the set of stones that came from Rummel Mill. And you'll see the Rummel Mill stones up above. We put it in that location so that it could look like it came off of this drivetrain. You know, and some of the stuff that we've done in here, I'm not a miller. I don't know. The only thing I know about milling is what I've learned from being involved in it. I know buildings, so that's my specialty. But roller mills I was telling about that crush the Rummel Mill, those are the 4 roller mills that you see right here. And 2 of them actually tumbled out into the yard, and they're pretty banged up. The other 2 are reasonable shape. Now, when we moved them in here, they're in that specific location because in our basement we have concrete walls that are directly underneath those 4 roller mills, so that they can't crush this building. We started moving the Rummel Mill equipment in 2002 because we couldn't get it across our old bridge because our old bridge wouldn't support it. We couldn't move anything into the mill until the new bridge was finished. Because the biggest problem with our location is picturesque, or whatever I'm trying to say. Beautiful. But the problem is we can't get any equipment on this side of the creek. There's no driveway to this side. So everything you see in here was pushed across that bridge. In the basement of the foundation, they're laying that under actually those stones in the foundation. So that was a long they had like little figurines stuck in it. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't I don't know how to do that. Yep. Now, I had heard that Disney's mother was supposed to do that. I never knew exactly where or anything else.
him out of your web. This is a friend of mine, David Roberts, from Loudonville, Steve Mark. I was telling him a little bit about your project.